From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. And now 1 and 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch out, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And there's a ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
This one in the air. Betts. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Here's the catcher to hit, Samuel Basallo.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound today, Trevor Rogers.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
In the air, left side. Ward drifts towards it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. To third. Slinging it to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman hits now. He's one of the many stars in this Dodger lineup. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Freeman hits it in the air. Cowser settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Check swing. No appeal. The count now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the next pitch is way outside. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
one of y'all already to put in that work. Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
I don't know what they told you about me. The boy's a soldier, that's me.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. That one way inside. Two out, space is empty. High fly ball out into left center field. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Alexander gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Man at first, one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Coming home. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
2 outs, runner at first. Samuel Basallo now at the plate. And they'll do it again. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Kyle Tucker. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Alex Call. That one outside. 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Dalton rushing in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, no outs. Dalton rushing. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Tucker over at second. Call on at first with nobody out. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He rocketed that one out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the last half of the third.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Good eye right there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first, nobody out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one just misses. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First and second here, no outs.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Here's Betts.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Out towards right center field. Tavares running hard to get it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman,
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Colton Cowser. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Cowser on at first. Nobody out. That to right. 1 down.
now batting, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday will hit next. The Orioles down by a pair, top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's outside.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the shortstop, Blaze Alexander. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. Back here in L.A., now the third baseman, Tommy Edman. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for LA, Kyle Tucker. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Albert Suarez getting loose out there. Wells getting cranked up as well. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout. Number 50 will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton rushing. And a 1-1.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cowser sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Taylor Ward. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pajes settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Out towards left center. Call. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next one is off the plate. Yeah, that's ball 2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 63 up and loosening in the pen. Henriquez also getting ready. And misses inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
2 outs. Base knock center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And now Leody Taveras. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pages gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Comes the 2-2. Bounce to the left side. They get the tag on him. On to first, double play. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the mark. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 63.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Blaze Alexander.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Blaze Alexander. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Holiday off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Tommy Edman. Next offering upstairs.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's towards center. Cowser drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And 1-2. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering misses down and away. That one to first. Slides for the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. 'Cause you wasn't there.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And next for L.A., Dalton Rushing, looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt. That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's a little high.
2-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And they're just no one there to knock it down.
Coming on for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, 2 outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ward pulls it down, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Edman right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, first base.
Here's Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86 getting loose as well. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fastball in for a strike, and the count's full.
Count's full.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Here goes the runner. Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Now batting.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Alonso sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Tucker. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side. Rojas with the throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So digging in, Colton Cowser. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Taveras, the base runner at first with 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here comes the skipper. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the 3rd baseman, Kobe Mayo. That one fouled off. Two outs. And that's
Ball
way
that
high.
high.
Ball 2. That one lifted to left. Call on the move. And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles 1.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 48. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
Number 48.
Next offering way
one
off the
strike.
plate. Movement in the bullpen. Albert Suarez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Wells warming up as well. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Right side, and that one handled. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency
One
to
ball,
chase out of the
two
zone,
strikes.
and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Two balls.
Base
two
is
strikes.
empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
We gotta hit it up. Everybody favors we can give you.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. That smash towards center. Cowser makes the catch, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Ball to strike, the pitch. And he takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Justin Robles getting ready to go. Klein, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Henriquez is just 1 strike away. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.